We'll call it good.
Rush.
Oh yeah, they'd be able to explain that, you know, if you would explain them like, you know, you don't make your rights. You know, you don't have the rights because you don't decide what the rules are, we do. Protected would, they would probably like protected status and they'd probably appreciate it. CP level, it's easy.
All right. I won't
All right,
lose.
let's go. Because technically, I could segment this all off into different things. Oh, man.
Fight!
There's going to be a lot of segmenting I get to do today. These highlights are going to be awesome. That being said, I think it's very, not very telling, but very cool how the hard mode, all DLC, is very close to my very easy all DLC as well. I'm only like at this moment like 20 seconds away from these times. The times are only 20 seconds away from each other, which I think is really cool because that at least shows that there should not be much of a difference in difficulty. It's just whether or not I can get backhanded. I gotta pull up the OG system. Oh, that means I get to pull my Xbox out of the closet.
My turn. I'll leave the rest.
Because I didn't let my dad throw away our OG Xbox. He was gonna give it to GameStop for like, oh, we'll get some points back.
I can feel the power.
If you need me,
GameStop has ruined so many things. Because it was like the amount of games that we gave away to GameStop so my dad could get like, so we could get like an extra, like a $60 game for free. It makes me upset. Oh yeah, the OG, or so the Xbox 360. Okay, good. That's even easier. 'Cause I got the Reach edition for that one. Yeah, fuck GameStop. Well, it's because like that's why I don't have my copy of I think that might be where a lot of my games went. Because like they'd buy us these games for like Christmas and shit, and then like 2 years later they're turning them in. And I'm like, no, this is my game. What if I wanted to play it tomorrow? Well, you didn't play it yesterday. I don't care, it's mine. But now it's back at GameStop, and now I'm an adult and I don't have all the games that I've wanted to play when I was a kid again, that I used to own.
I can feel the power.
Let me help you, Urokodaki.
Let's try that again.
And I know my dad knows I'm still salty about that. Stop dodging Urokodaki. I'm about to say, like, very hard is kind of easier than easy. Because they at least are more aggressive. So they're in your face more often. 5 games for that. That's awful. 3 consoles and over 100 for 5 games. Yeah, I would have burnt that place to the ground. You can in-store credit my ass.
Leave it to me.
Type of shit. I hate that type of, like, I hate the idea of, like, that game reselling like that.
Fight!
Yep. Because, like, shit, dude, the amount of times, like, we've gotten, like, given GameStop, like, old games. It's like, oh, yeah, we'll give you $3 for this game. I guess you sell it on the shelves for $15. But also at the same time, stop dodging. Hate this bitch. But it's like, you know, all those games now are like retro games. Everyone wants them, and they're like, we can sell this like fucking 15-year game, 15, 16, 20-year-old game for like $40, and people will buy it.
Moving.
No.
It's part of the reason why I hate Pokemon.
Fight!
Oh my god. And I feel like I would hurt someone for giving me that type of return. It's like, my sad part is my dad would always do these returns when I was never around. So it's like I would go to summer camp and he'd come back and I was like, yo, why are my games in the car? And he's like, oh, these are the games that GameStop wouldn't take. And then I'd have to go home and find out what games he basically just gave to GameStop. Because I wouldn't even know what he gave, because he couldn't give me He couldn't tell me, and GameStop wouldn't give you a receipt of what you gave him. So I'm sitting there like, I come home to find out that half my games are missing, and I'm like, cool. Everything I've been waiting to come back and play is gone now. Hell, I had this Goosebumps game for the Wii that he took to GameStop, and I'm so pissed off about that. Because I was working on 100%ing that game, and his thing was, you don't play this game, and what he didn't understand was I literally played that game before I went to camp. Oh, I was so mad. And I didn't even get another copy of that game. Oh yeah, I would have freaked the fuck out. And it was just, like, I get it, you know, you don't play all these games, but at the same time, at least let me know what games you're getting rid of. Look, I'll agree, you can take Mario Galaxy if I get to keep Mario Galaxy 2, but don't get rid of both my Mario Galaxy games.
That's enough. We have a winner.
Yeah, and it was like, you know, he would ask my brother what to get rid of, and my brother didn't know and didn't care. Because at the time, my brother only wanted to play Call of Duty. Because he was like, that age where it was first-person shooters only, and if it's not a first-person shooter, you're not cool. And so because of that, most of my games got dipped so my brother could get a new Call of Duty game. It was part of, exactly, it was part of us. It was part of me. And it's gone. And like, I have never played that Goosebumps game again. And I'm still mad, because I can't 100% it now. Unless I go get original hardware, because not that I don't know how, I don't want to set up a Wii emulator and actually set up the whole, the sensor bar. I guess I just have to get the game, actually, now that I think about it. Because I have a Wii U still. I just have to find that Goosebumps game. I wonder how much it's going to be.
All right.
And just how much money I'm willing to drop on a game that I played fucking years ago.
Fight!
Yup, I'm improve the old one and fuck shit up. That was the whole thing, like, you don't need to improve nothing, just leave it how it is. Cause like, I still got a GameCube right now. I got the original GameCube stuff, and that shit is still amazing. It runs better than the GameCube games that I put on my computer sometimes. I don't get it. But like, I technically don't have my copy of Need for Speed Carbon anymore. My dad sold that to GameStop. But I guess, in comparison, he at least got me Super Mario Sunshine from GameStop, so I guess it's a trade-off. But like, I don't know, man. $10 off of Super Mario Sunshine for getting rid of like one of the greatest Need for Speed games in my opinion. Like, stupid decision. But that's the past. Oh well. At the end of the day, I can go buy all of these now. It's just gonna cost me money.
That's enough. We have a winner.
Oh yeah, exactly. When games start thinking faster than it can handle, it ruins so many games. And you wouldn't think that would have been that big of an issue. Just because, you know,
time to step forward.
Seeing an old clunky game on the GameCube and you're like, you know, putting this game on a PC would be amazing. You know, upscale everything, make it look better. But nah, dude. It just ruins shit. And that's part of why I believe, you know, original consoles should be kept, same with the games. Like, I'm all for emulating and shit.
Do not overdo it.
But my thing with emulating is like, if you don't have the means to get the game or the console, then you should be allowed to emulate it. Like, if a game is no longer sold, and the only way to get it is from secondhand retailers, I feel like emulating that game should be allowed.
Maybe I can win using Hinokami Chronicles.
And I know that's a very middle of the line opinion, I guess. It's a very weird opinion because it's different for everybody. But my ass is like, you know, I can't afford to buy like, you know, the $60 OG copy of Emerald. You know, they're not selling brand new copies of Pokemon Emerald either. Or I guess Pokemon Emerald is even more expensive now. Like, believe it or not.
That's enough.
It's like, I don't have the money to buy a new copy of Emerald. So, like, I feel like it should be okay. Or at least there's no way for me to go play Emerald and save my files. And so, like, I feel like at some point we should just
It's
kinda
my
need
time to step forward.
Or like Mario 64. I don't know how long it would take me to find Mario 64 as an OG console and how much it would actually be. Because the amount of... That game's a cult classic. The game is good. And everyone that has it is not going to get rid of it. And the people that do are going to be selling it for expensive.
Good. Leave it to me. All right.
Okay, he got waterfall. Cool.
That's enough. We have a winner.
Yeah, they want you to shut up, enjoy the new stuff. They want you to go buy the new stuff. Because if you're still sitting here playing Pokemon Emerald, you're not going to be playing the new Pokemon that's coming out. What? Cool. I guess.
All right, here I go. Let's.
Something just opened up on my computer and it just got rid of all of my communication with my controller for a second. And I'm looking at my taskbar and nothing opened up. Oh, it was Game Pass. I see it now. The Game Pass gave a notification that there's games to play.
I can feel the power.
Crazy. Ah.
That's enough. We
Yeah,
have a winner.
I was smacking A for a second. I was so confused. But, yeah, no, my Game Pass gave me a notification and it decided to say, yeah, you don't get to touch that. That's so unfortunate. Oh well.
Let's see if you follow the dress code.
Let's run it back. Even with that mess up, we're gonna do great.
Watch out. It'll be okay now, Nezuko.
Water wheel.
Don't lose hope.
And my thing is, like, I get it. They want me to see their notification. I would be able to see the notification if they just put, like,
That's enough.
you know, like how they also put, like, a little 2 or a 1 next to the icon at the bottom. Because when I'm done with whatever I'm doing, I'm gonna look at that icon anyways. Because that's how I go and close all of my stuff down there. And it's just...
Let's see if you...
They're doing it just because they know that they can... Oh, I get free games off Epic as well. But, I have the Xbox Game Pass as well. So that's how I'm playing Expedition 33. And how I was playing Oblivion.
Fight.
Ooh, wait. The fighting. Oh, Sifu. I have it. Yeah, I already have Sifu. I'm really good at Sifu. I'm a lot better. I can't say I'm better on my Switch. I've just played a lot more on my Switch. But I'm really good at Sifu. Because when it first came out, it wasn't out on Steam. It had like an early access on Epic Games. And at the time, I was it's like, screw it. I guess I'll buy it on Epic Games. Oh, yeah. Thank you for that, dude. It's such a cool game.
What? You need a little discipline.
Like, mwah.
Fight.
And it's one of those ones, though, where it's like, you know, there's a lot of replay value, but once you get, like, the really true ending, and you're able to beat the whole game without dying once.
Stay strong until the end. I can feel the power.
It really feels like a Souls game for a while, though.
That's enough. We have a winner.
And so it's like, there's a lot of points where it's like, you feel like or I guess I wouldn't say Souls-like. You know, I might actually play Sifu on stream eventually. Because
Order must.
It's giving me a little bit of like a Sifu like flame under my ass right now. Because it was so much fun learning the fights and all these boss fights and stuff.
Fight!
But I think I'm gonna give it a shot again. Because I've gotten the true ending on my Switch, but that also took me like a few years. Not a few years, but
I'll teach you.
it was one of those things where I did it, and then it was just like, hot damn, I don't think I'm gonna touch this game for a while because I had played it for like a good like month straight just trying to get there. I'd come home from work and just sit there and parry for a while.
Thanks for the help, Nezuko.
Oh fuck, I hit retry.
Fight!
Crazy, I do this too much.
All right.
Alright, so now it's Shinobu, Wengoku.
Okay, let's
Then we
move
got
out.
demons. I wonder if I can beat the rest of this Shinobu fight and all the demons in the next 5 minutes. Then I'll be saving time for easy no DLC. And that's what I want to see at least.
I admire your fighting spirit. Do not overdo it. I can feel the power. Good. Leave it to me.
Alright, there you go.
That's
All
enough.
right.
We have a winner.
I mean, I think I can.
I won't.
Because now we are on
Don't
Mrs.
intrude on my time
Tamayo.
with Lady Tamayo.
You mustn't raise your
Tamayo.
voice like that.
Yes, Lady Tamayo.
Nah, dude, she's Miss Mayo. Don't yell at Miss Mayo like that.
Fight!
Cracking open another. Get him, Nezuko. Get him.
Heal yourself quickly.
Get back here, Yushiro.
Power.
Miss Tomato needs to die.
That's enough. We have a winner.
Thanks for the help, Nezuko.
Yahaba.
Toy with you.
Yahaba.
Fight!
Don't touch me.
Come at him. Let's go.
Sully my kimono.
Ooh, dude, he's almost dead already. Whoop his ass. That felt so good.
That's enough. We have a winner.
Thanks for the help,
Let's
Nezuko.
go.
All right, here I go.
All right. Susumaru.
Let's have a ball.
Fight!
Honestly, those dogs love those empty jars. Cause it's like you know when they give them a Kong, like they have to sit there and work to get any little extra bit of peanut butter out. And even if there's no peanut butter in there, they still, that smell is there. They gotta try. That's adorable.
You're so annoying. Is it this
Fuck, I got thrown. God, die. There we go.
power coursing
That's
through me?
enough. We
What,
have
3 more
a winner.
fights? I think I can beat my note. I think I can beat my time from last time. Dude, time saves. Swallow the whole thing? Oh my gosh.
I'll play with you.
I mean, yeah. Because there's so much peanut butter in there, the best way to get it is just to... Oh. But that's... Ooh, that's bad.
Fight!
And say, because, like, my old Huskies, when we give them, they would just try to eat it. so we had to get the Kongs that were like actually heavy duty. Because they got to the point where they were tearing these things open.
You've gone far enough. Don't get too cocky.
I got cocky. Fuck you, Rui.
That's enough. We have a winner.
Ooh. One of the tree cutters is cute. What a girl. She's out here cutting trees and she's cute. Crazy.
All right.
All right, Enmu, get your ass
Let
whooped.
me see your
Then we got
face
Basketball
twist in
Man.
the torment of my nightmare.
Ooh, will I save time on no DLC? I don't know if I will.
Fight.
This is a nightmare. What a nuisance. I can feel the power.
Ooh, maybe.
That's enough. We have a winner.
Ooh, with the hard treats. Yeah. Dude, the puzzle ball would probably be so much fun. Trying so hard to get something out of that puzzle ball.
All right.
Feel like a dog's dream and nightmare at the same time. Heck yeah, Akaza. Can I beat him in like 10 seconds?
I see. Impressive.
Not with the way this is going here. Akaza, let me hit you. Stop this, Akaza. Fucking basketball freak. Okay.
That's enough. We have a winner.
I've changed.
Yeah, because that
No,
shell would be
I'm
good.
changing.
Fuck, I even hit retry.
I'm growing as a swordsman.
Trying to break it and losing it. Dude, that's funny. He's like, you know, if I can break it, I can get the toys. I can get the treats. Oh, God, dude.
All right.
This is awful time loss.
You're going out with a bang.
I'm trying to click
Let me
shit.
investigate.
Oh, my God. I'm frazzled and now I'm losing it. I got frazzled off of Akaza and now it's all going downhill.
Fight.
Your breathing's unstable. Do your best, Deku.
Oh no, easy is weird because I can't do the same strats I've been doing in hard. I can for some people.
Please be careful.
Because like sometimes they dodge a lot more.
I will handle this.
I need to be more chasing and more
That's
aggressive.
enough. We have a winner.
Chase dashes are what I'd be needing to do.
Do your best, Deku.
Hot yum. Nezuko time. Scream. Scream. Nezuko v Nezuko.
Fight.
I can feel the power.
There we go.
That's enough. We have a
Water
winner.
wheel into waterfall basin.
Thanks for the help, Nezuko.
All right. I like how thanks for the help, Nezuko beating Nezuko's ass.
I won't.
I think it's crazy that like child Nezuko's the only demon that's allowed to be paired up with people. Because all the other demons can't be paired up. Yeah, dude, Nezuko's hit. How did none of those water wheels hit his shield? Hot damn.
Stand up.
That's enough. We have a winner.
So my thing is, I'm very
Thanks for
tired
the help,
of the
Nezuko.
refinement of games at this moment. So it's like, you know, I feel like the changing in the games really needs to be something like good.
Man, I'm hungry.
Because it's like, you know, you see games, what's a good example? I guess we'll take Oblivion. The newest Oblivion remake. From what I've seen, they didn't really the only thing they did was just to refine the graphics of Oblivion, but everything else is still generally the same. And you know, I think it's cool, but I also think that if like adding new stuff would be cool. The graphics over gameplay, right? And it's like, you know, all they did with that new one was just add more graphics to it. They made the graphics look better. The gameplay changed nothing. And I think it's good for some games because, like, you know, I'll take Final Fantasy as a good example. I love the Final Fantasy series, but the Final Fantasy series is changed. And I would really like the Final Fantasy series to be the same type of mechanics while also increasing graphics, because I don't think you should change what your game is. Like, if you have a player base for something, you should try and keep it. You know, like Overwatch got Overwatch characters, got Overwatch players for a reason.
That's enough.
And my thing is like, you know, at some points, like, I could give a fuck about graphics. A good example is Undertale. Undertale had dog-awful graphics. Well, I guess because it was like 8 or 16-bit or 32-bit, one of the three. But it was also a really great game, like, without good graphics. Minecraft's another great example. Minecraft's amazing, and it's a block game. And it's like, you know, impressive graphics are great, but if that's all you have to offer, then that's dog shit. And it's like, I guess Borderlands, you know, Borderlands didn't really change, like, what it was doing, but it also had a difference in, because I guess, you know, between Borderlands 1 and 2, there was graphic updates, but there wasn't, like, huge graphical changes. But it definitely felt like there was some differences in the way the game felt. Yeah, it's barely even the same world. And that's like, you know, you have something good, why get rid of it?
Lucky you are.
But I also, it's like, sometimes, you know, you have something good. We'll take even Pokemon for an example. And then you put out, like, Pokemon's Legends Arceus.
Fight!
You've gotta be kidding me.
And I'm just like, you know, Legends Arceus was a really good game for what it was. And it was one of those games that I would be like, you know, Pokemon was cooking with that. Okay, 2503, that's a new record. I'm gonna do one more and see where I can get.
Thanks for the help, Nezuko.
But I gotta show the endings, the ending stuff, just in case this is where this run ends. Or in case this is the best I've gotten. So there's that. And we're gonna